Hello everyone, this is a short film just to describe how to access our Raising Awareness of Delirium e-learning for health module. First thing to do is to visit this link that you can see on the top of this page, which is the direct link that gets you to where our session is on the e-learning for health platform. And once you've accessed that, you'll be presented with a page that looks a bit like this, with the play button in the right hand corner, top corner. If you click on that, you will then have another drop down box appear, which it asks you if you want to continue or log in or register. You can choose to log in and register or continue without an account. If you do log in and register, it is helpful for us because it means we'll be able to keep account of how many times that e-learning is used. But we do appreciate that some people will prefer not to have an account and not to log in and register, so that's fine equally. So if you do want to do that, you can just click on continue. If you do log in, you'll be presented with the login screen, which on the left hand side, if you've already got an account, you can log in using your username and password. If you don't have an account, you can click on register on the right hand side there, and it will take you through a registration process. Either way, when you've clicked on login or register or just connect, you'll be presented with this screen where you've got the play button in the right hand corner again, top corner, and you can just simply click play and the session will begin. And you'll go to our Raising Awareness of Delirium Tier 1 online learning home screen. So this is the home screen, and you'll see at the top of each of the screens throughout the learning a home and a help button, and whenever you click on home, it will bring you back to this screen that you can see. If you click on help, it will open up a frequently asked questions page. The pathway through the e-learning, most of the pages is done by clicking the next button in the bottom right corner. There are some exceptions to this, but we'll describe that as we go along. So you'll click through a number of pages that give you some background to the e-learning and what the learning objectives are, etc. But then you'll get to this page, which it just describes that there is a pre and a post learning quiz, which is designed to test your knowledge about delirium. And you will receive a score at the end with a comparison between the two. The pre-learning quiz begins on page 8, which is the next page from the one you can see here. Once you're on the quiz, and this is where the navigation is slightly different, you'll select the answers to the questions and then you'll click on a submit button, and that will take you to the next page where there'll be a few more questions, until the point where you'll click on submit at the end of the questionnaire, and the navigation will then return to these next and back buttons at the bottom of each page. After you've done the quiz, you'll be presented with this screen, which is the first of the short films that we want you to watch throughout the e-learning. And this is What is Delirium? And this is a short animated video that was produced by Tees, Esk and Weir Valley NHS Foundation Trust, along with Health Education England North East. And they've kindly agreed for us to include this in our session, because it's a really good animation around what is delirium. You click on the little arrow to play the short animation. You'll see that the next button is grayed out and it won't go live until you've watched the whole of the animation. Then it'll go live and you click on next. When you do click on next, you'll then be presented with some questions. I think there are about 4 questions after the first film. And these questions are they're varying in style of question, but this example here shows you this is one where you click and drag and drop the the answers into the boxes at the top, and then you click submit. And then once you've done that, the next button will go live, and you'll click onto the next question, and you just work your way through. So in those option buttons there'll be some words that you have to decide which are the right words, and you'll drag them into the top box and click submit. So after the first animation and the first set of questions, you'll get through to the two Delirium drama films that are incorporated in the e-learning. The first one is Grace, and Grace is a lady who lives in a care home. You watch some clips about Grace, and then they'll stop, and then you'll be asked some questions in relation to what you've just seen in the clip. This is just an illustration of how to turn on the subtitles. In case you wanted the subtitles to be on, you can go down to the settings symbol at the bottom, click on that, and then a little menu will appear, and you'll see subtitles in the middle of that. Click on that, and then a further menu will appear. If you just select English United Kingdom, you'll see on the next page that the subtitles will then appear as you're playing the film. As I said, you'll get asked questions. The films they pause every now and again and up pop some questions, and you'll answer the questions, and it will tell you if you're correct or not. Either each time, if you're not correct, it tells you what the correct answers are. And on some of the questions, you'll see that we've added in some I or information symbols, and that's because we want to, at that point, give you more information about a particular area. You have to read that extra information before you can move on to the next page, so you have to click on the I buttons. It will pop up some more reading for you. And then once you've done that, the next button will go live, and you'll be able to click on next and get to the next page. You'll be asked to complete the post quiz after you've watched a second video all about a chap called Eric, and you'll then be presented with the comparison, a bit like the illustration here. If you do wish to do the quiz again, you can click try again, get you back to the pre-quiz, but then you have to go through the session again. Just before this screen appears, you'll see a screen that's got all of your pre-quiz answers, your post-quiz answers, and the correct answers on, and you'll be able to see the comparisons and see which ones you got right the first time, which ones you got right the second time, and which are the actual correct answers. Your final quiz result then appears, and you have the chance to collect and print a certificate. You just add your name into the box and click on certificate, and you'll be offered an opportunity to print the certificate out. And then you'll then come onto this Delirium resources page, and on this page there are some live links to, for instance, the 4AT rapid clinical test for delirium. That will take you to the website if you click on it, the single question delirium, and then our Think Delirium resources there, which if you click on them, it will take you to the website where you can download all those electronically. And that's it really. This is just a thank you slide to thank everybody involved in helping us to produce the e-learning resource and the Think Delirium materials and the Delirium drama films. And if you have any further questions, feedback or comments about the e-learning or the resources, we would welcome your thoughts. Please do email myself, Colin Sloan, colin@nhs.net, or my colleague Penny Kirk, penny.kirk@nhs.net. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy the e-learning session.